on Zoom, wherever you're listening or watching, the biggest guests in sports. And certainly right now, we've got one of our biggest. Matt Ryan, Atlanta Falcons quarterback, joins us this morning on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. Matt, I know it's been a tough season with the dismissal of the team's head coach and GM, but you're coming off a 37-point win, the most points Atlanta has scored in a game since your Super Bowl season of 2016. What clicked so much on Sunday?
It was turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. You know, they created 5 turnovers for us, gave us a bunch of short fields. And when you do that, you take care of the ball and you score some touchdowns. That takes care of itself.
Matt, since Raheem Morris has taken over, you guys have gone 4-2. How fun is it playing with him as the leader of the squad right now?
Yeah, Raheem's been great. You know, it's a tough situation to be put in, but I think, you know, Raheem's been here 6 years and has coached on both sides of the ball. And I think there's a great respect level he has from all of the players. And so, you know, with him kind of at point, he's done a great job being really clear about what he expects from us. And guys have bought in and played really hard for him. And it's been a lot of fun the last 6 weeks.
Matt, is that the difference? Do you feel like guys now have bought in when that wasn't the case before?
You know, I'm not sure if it's the difference. You know, if you look at our year, it's been a strange year. You know, even when Dan was here at the beginning of the year, I mean, we had 3 games that, you know, really could have gone differently without much changing at all. You know, and that puts us in a much different place, you know, this time of the year than where we're at. But I do know that, you know, we've been making those plays that we needed to make the last handful of weeks, and that part of it has been, you know, been fun, and part of that probably has to do with, you know, Raheem and what he's done for us as interim head coach.
Speaking of Raheem, he is obviously, as Keyshawn just mentioned, injected a new life into the squad. Matt Ryan is joining us this morning, the Falcons quarterback on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. But the best arbiter, the best litmus test, Matt, you can have as to how well you guys are playing is to take on the best team in the division, which you will on Sunday, the 9-2 New Orleans Saints. How do you keep this momentum going into a game like this?
Well, I think, you know, I think we've got to play better than we did a couple of weeks ago when we saw them down there. And specifically for us on offense, we got to do a better job on first and second down. When we played down in New Orleans 2 weeks ago, we weren't efficient enough on first and second down, put us in you know, a lot of third and, you know, 8, 9, 10 plus, you know, which is hard to overcome. And New Orleans is playing extremely well on third downs too. So we got to be more efficient first and second down, and that's what we did. We did a nice job of last week. We stayed in front of the chains and did a good job of making first downs on first and second down.
How fun is it? And I know you guys probably, you know, because when we played in the locker room, obviously college ball is always talked about with different teams and different, you know, BC versus this school or whatever. How fun is it having Todd Gurley in the locker room knowing that he's from that Georgia area?
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's, you know, it's weird because, you know, this year's been so strange without fans and just not being out around town as much. But you know how into it the Dogs fans are down here to have him back. You kind of, even with the limited fans, you get a feel from that being in the stadium. And Todd's been awesome. He's a great guy. Hopefully he'll be able to get back for us this week and be able to play. But it's been a lot of fun having him here.
Afternoon, guys.
Matt, what makes Julio Jones the best wide receiver in football?
Yeah.
Well, I think
Keyshawn. I don't know if Keyshawn agree with that statement, but I'm saying it.
No, I agree. I agree with it too, man.
You know how Keyshawn is, though, Matt.
Matt, my nephew.
Hey,
nephew,
listen, I get it, man. Blood runs thick. I get that. You know, however you rank them, they're all right up there. They're all great. And so, to me, you know, I think it's his, you know, it's just his size. He's so big. He's so long. He's so physical, but he's so fast. He's explosive. You know, he's smart. He's tough. He blocks. You know, he does all the things you want from that kind of guy, and he's just an incredible playmaker. So hopefully we'll have him back too this week. You know, it's always tough when he's out. It's, you know, our offense is different, but hopefully he'll be able to get back and make plays for us.
Matt, how much longer do you want to play?
I think my body feels good, and so that's kind of the thing. I think being in my division this year, I still feel pretty young. I got Tom down there; he's 43, and Drew's 41, and at 35, I still feel kind of young compared to those guys. So, but as long as my body feels good and I feel like I'm playing well, I feel like I can still do it for a while.
Yeah, and the reason I asked you that, because at some point in time, Father Time's going to catch up to everybody, and one day, me knowing you personally and kind of knowing your personality, you're going to be sitting in one of these seats. And I wanted to ask you about your future and the speculation about all the different trade rumors and how tough it is still, being in Atlanta and knowing that maybe this may be your last year in Atlanta and you may be moving on at some point.
Yeah, it's different. It's different from any spot I've been, in my career. I obviously hope that, I'm going to be here. I love it. It's home for us, me and my family. It's a great place to live. The organization's been incredible to me the entire time. So, I haven't worried about it too much, though. To be honest with you, I think one of the things you learn, the longer you play is to just take it 1 week at a time and worry about what's in front of you and not get consumed with everything else. So it's kind of the blessing that comes with experience, is that you have better perspective.
No doubt. I appreciate your candor on that. Key's got one thing for you on the way out the door.
Yeah, Matt, can I get your membership number at the country club so I can order something and have it sent to me? I never see you.
I gotta run into you out there, man.
Hey,
Key's always at the clubhouse, so
trust me, you will see me because I am one of a handful. So you will definitely, Matt, you will definitely see me. I'm not.
What are you trying to say? I can't miss you?
You will not. Hey, you know as well as I know, Matt. You will not miss me.
Sounds good, man. I look forward to seeing you.
All right.
Best of luck this weekend against the Saints, Matt. Thank you so much.
good luck, Matt.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, man.
Yeah, he's one of the members at the club. So
what a great dude, man.
we never run into each other. But I'm like, and I never run into a lot of people. So I said, they like, you never here. I'm like, oh, I'm there, and you will see me because it ain't a whole lot of us running around our country club. Just saying.
It just can't be easy to go through a year like that where you lose your head coach, your influx. People are talking about you being traded.
Oh, yeah.
Julio Jones being out for a little bit. I mean, he just epitomizes what a professional is, though. Just the way he handles everything.
The way he carries himself. Are you familiar with the 19th hole, by the way, in golf?
I am not familiar with the 19th hole.
So
But I feel like if he was, he would have invented the 19th hole.
To be honest with you, I've been a member at our club 11 years now or something like that, and I've never golfed.
Gotcha.
But you have been at the 19th hole a lot. You just didn't know it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So after you play 18, you go to the 19th and knock a few back.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I start there. I never
started the 19th.
That's the first hole.
Yeah, that's the first hole. I never.
Okay.
I have never driven a golf cart around the course. Everything I do is just. I've had friends. Hey, I want to play. Okay, I'll dial you up. You get it, but not me. Sorry.
Right. Fair enough. On the way, they say father knows best, but for one NFL quarterback, in the weirdest of ways, it's mother knows best. Wait till you hear this after Key has this